And hello and welcome to Comedians Cooped Up because of Corona. It is Saturday.
Woohoo!
How you guys doing? It is myself, Wes, Chris, and Steve. We're here for the first part of the show. We will have some others joining very, very shortly. But how you guys doing? How you doing, Chris? How you doing, Steve? Long time no see.
Yeah. We missed Thursday. We missed out on Thursday. What happened?
What happened? I was sick. I couldn't do it. I was in bed and I didn't leave bed for like 2 days, and it has nothing to do with like coronavirus depression or something. It was just I was sick. I was just like,
all right, okay. Do you know what you've had? Do you know what you had?
I had a cough. I had a really bad cough, which caused me to cough all the time, and which caused me to get tested for corona.
And you tested negative.
Yes, I did test negative. So I am just normal sick, not special sick.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Right. And you said the test was really. You said the test was really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, oh my God!
Tell us about the test.
So I'm not joking. So, you can only see so much. That's my iPhone wire, right?
Oh, right.
But the thing they stuck up my nose was longer than what you're seeing. And literally, they put it in your nose, and they keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and it's like all of a sudden you feel everything in the back of your head, and then they start twisting it. They just start like twisting this thing inside. It's like and it is painful.
And you're in your car, right?
You have to stay in the car. There was myself in the front seat and my wife in the back seat because that's how you have to stay in this test.
In the car? No, so not at the hospital.
No, it's a drive-through. It's the COVID version of McDonald's drive-through.
Yeah. If you got COVID, they don't want you going to the hospital, right? So
fair enough. Wow.
You should have seen this guy though, who was in front of us on his motorcycle, who went to get tested. He thought he could sit on his motorcycle and do this, and they're like, no. They got him to go to the side. They had a special chair for him so that they could inject this thing up his nose as well, because you have to be sitting down. There's no way you're going to sit on a motorcycle.
And then you drive. So you've got this thing up your nose. How long?
No, they swab. They keep turning it around for like about 10, 15 seconds. Then they slowly pull it out again. At that point, you feel the weirdest sensation. It's like you have been violated. And then I blew my nose. I had some blood that came out, and boom, and that was it. And then it was
you drive off.
Then you drive off, yes, with your eyes still tearing and wondering, why did I just do that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. And who went first? Did you or your wife go first?
I went first. So
she had to watch you and then go.
No. God, better yet, my wife was joking with the doctor, as my wife jokes with everyone. She decided to joke with the doctor, and she goes, "Hon, don't worry. No matter how painful it is, I gave birth to 3 babies." I was like, you're gonna play that card now. And so I sat there quietly, taking in the pain, internalizing, except for the tears that were running out of my eye. And then it was her turn. And I just looked in the rearview mirror as it was happening. And the doctor then asked, "So, what's more painful, childbirth or this?"
And what did she say?
She said childbirth.
Oh, liar.
But the doctor said it's a 50-50 on people he's been asking there. That some of them said this is much more painful. So
wow.
So Wesley's been through childbirth equivalent, is what he's saying.
Wow, yes. That's amazing. Wow.
Yes, indeed.
And so is this drive-in? Is this like near McDonald's? Where is this drive-in?
This drive-in, it's really random. So I had to go to the one in Lua, and they sell you the Lua testing center. It's like, okay, I Googled it. Where's this place?
Look, you got to go to somewhere where they do VRT.
By mistake. Halfa Rouge. All right. Now where's Halfa Rouge? So as you're driving, you just see testing center, and it's in red with yellow and black, and it's like, okay, you know where you're going here. But then they take you on this really weird route, and then midway through the route, I had to stop because there was a crane in the center positioning or lifting up something. I had to wait behind the crane, and then we go around more corners. But it was like a little bit of a treasure hunt to find the place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. So
there we are.
Well done.
I got my test today, and I am negative.
So they just call you and they go, you're cool.
No, they don't even call you. They send you an SMS. So I got my SMS. My wife hasn't yet, so she could be positive. It could she could still be COVID positive. We're gonna find out.
She should sleep in a garage, man. Leila.
Don't worry, the comment will probably come up soon enough on the chat from her.
Wow.
So yeah. So how have your days been, Chris?
I'm curious. What's that T-shirt you're wearing? It looks like you're wearing a very patriotic T-shirt. What's going on?
This was from
where my story begins, Paola.
Yes, this was a T-shirt I designed. No, I actually designed this T-shirt for Rock of Ages because at the beginning of the show they talk about Paola, which is a town somewhere in Kansas. But I said it's part of the show. Why not? Let's design our own T-shirt for it. So I designed this T-shirt. This is where my story begins, and that's where the story of Rock of Ages began. Paola or Paula, as we know.
But do you have any origin story that begins in Paula?
No. These are just literally extra T-shirts, which I now wear.
Maybe you were conceived against the wall of Cordy, didn't you?
Yeah, man, a day. All right. So before we continue the show, though, we do have
Ruben's watching. Ruben's watching, and he has a theory about your positive, your negative SMS.
It could be a wrong number.
Yeah, well, you received one and your wife didn't. Maybe that yours wasn't meant for you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it actually had my ID number on it.
It's dangerous to send results via SMS, though, isn't it?
Well, they put your ID number on it. So you have to get a telephone number and an ID number wrong there, and your name.
Yeah. So is your name actually on the SMS?
Yeah, it is. It's like Wesley Elul, ID number, blah blah blah. COVID-19 virus not detected.
Oh, not detected. I like that. Yes. That's good use.
Not detected.
Not detected. It's not like
Bondex.
Just Shane.
No. And then they continue after that, but you don't bother reading after that. But apparently, I actually have to stay inside for at least another 24 hours until after the symptoms I have go away, just in case.
Yes, it's not. Apparently, it's not they get them wrong sometimes. Apparently,
yes.
I don't know.
Yeah. So that means nothing, Wes.
Yeah, it means nothing. And the thing is, even if I had it, I could catch it again. But anyway.
Hello, Sue. Nice to see you.
What does that mean?
It's a reference of Rock of Ages. It's to Paola. That was actually my line in Rock of Ages. Yes. 3,000 waffle houses.
It was actually 3,330 waffle houses away. Now, the funny thing is, people have actually asked me, "Hey, can you actually show Rock of Ages?" And I'm like, "No, I can't." I would get my if I even had a recording of it, I would get my ass so sued on it. And I am not what's it called? Andrew Weber, who actually owns the rights to everything on that. But by the way, I will talk about this later. Did you guys see Phantom yesterday? The live stream?
Yeah.
No. We'll talk about that later on. Before we get there, though, shall we do a news roundup?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get down to the news roundup. It is news time here on Comedy Nights. Welcome to the news.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to ABZ News. This is your weekly news roundup from the Comedy Nights. The Archbishop Charles Scicluna visited Prime Minister Robert Abela this week. He was accompanied by the auxiliary bishop, as well as the HDMI bishop, the DVI priest, and the USB sacristan. It is assumed they spoke about the PM's decision to close Maltese harbors that led to the death of at least 5 migrants. Hopefully, the PM was told to get his head out of his ANT and stop being such a massive VGA. Private school fees will be reduced by at least 35% for the duration of the coronavirus pandemic. In response, a parent whose kids go to San Antonio School said, "Ueya." A video of the Malta Philharmonic Orchestra playing a cover version of U2's Where the Streets Have No Name has been doing the rounds on social media. The video shows various members of the orchestra playing the instrument in solitude across Valletta. That wasn't because of social distancing, but because they couldn't find where to meet, because the streets have no name. Malta's economy is projected to shrink by 2.8% this year before growing robustly in 2021. At least that's what it's telling its wife. Sharabunk host Pep Piazza Party is offering his home to house migrants at sea and has urged other people to do the same, which is why I'm happy to announce that my African pen pal, who first contacted me on Hotmail and who is actually an exiled Nigerian prince, is now living in my spare room. He's still asking for a Western Union transfer, though. Prisoners at Corradino are producing face masks and other protective equipment in the fight against COVID-19. It's a miserable job, like something out of a Victor Hugo novel. When asked how many masks were being made, one of them screamed, 24601! A 44-year-old man accused of stealing letters from people's letterboxes in St. Julian's was tracked down and arrested. Bail was posted. A motorist was found driving 185 kilometers per hour in an 80 kilometer per hour road on Sunday morning. When asked why he was driving so fast, the motorist explained that he just heard that Scott had opened up some delivery slots and he wanted to get home to book one. In another sign that the end of the world is nigh, a talent agency for Maltese influencers has been launched. Its name is Island Talent Agency. After the working name, Irrelevant Smug Millennials was thought to be a little bit too much on the cosmetically adjusted nose. Finally, the Farsons Beer Festival has been cancelled for the first time in 39 years. An online version is happening instead every day in my home. Cheers, everyone. I'm off to go and listen to some Mana Tapu.
And there we are. It was ABZ News. Chris, great stuff over there. And
well
rounding up the
done.
news.
Hey! I tried to get a screenshot of your face after you did the 3, 2, 1, and then your face with the. Nah, I tried to go. I couldn't get it, but your face was perfect. Like...
Don't worry, we can get to it a little bit later. But it's not just Chris and Steve who's with us in today's show. No, we have three other very special people. Well, the first one is none other than Mr. Colin Fitz. Colin, how are you?
Hey!
You know, okay.
Okay, let's move on to our next special person. Pia, how are you, Pia?
Yay! I'm in my jammies. I got my Prosecco. I'm fine.
You have a rubber ducky?
I'm going to lower my volume.
Am I loud?
Yes, you are loud once again, Pia.
Why am I always loud?
That's Hien.
Enough. And then our third special guest, it is Jill Caruana.
Yay!
And everybody froze on my screen.
It's your internet. Where's his internet?
Where's his internet?
I am a little sorry. Where's?
Yeah, cheers, everyone.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. Nice haircut. What's his name? Sorry, there's been a lot of Prosecco today.
What's
Joe
his
and I
name?
may make little sense. Right, Joe?
Huh?
So Wesley's gone.
We may make little sense today, you and I.
We may make less sense than usual, which is worrying.
Well, don't worry. This entire thing is not making much sense at all so far. So,
what have we missed?
What did we miss? Well, Wesley.
He had a thing shoved up his nose.
Yeah, Wesley had stuck something up his nose, and then Chris did a Phantom of the Opera bit, and then Colin looks like he's got jaundice. That's really it. That's what's happened so far.
He's less orange this time, though. Oh, and we lost the Wesley. Yeah, he
So-
was bright orange last time.
Have you got what are you guys up to? How is your week?
Well,
Take it away, Colin.
I raided Pepe Azzopadi's fridge, which was nice.
What? Excuse me? What?
Is that a euphemism?
No, I went to Pepe Azzopadi's house because he was like taking people in, as you said in your news.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah, over to you.
P, how is your week?
Oh my God, you don't want to know about my week. But today was good.
Oh,
Today I met up with Joe virtually,
Very nice.
social distanced,
Very good.
and we've been chatting and proseccoing. So today has been good.
Yeah, it's been good.
So, Joe, now the pressure's on you to say it's been great as well, because if,
Oh my God,
if
it's been
we
so
tell you
great.
and you go,
Yeah.
so much. There was a bit
Yeah.
of
It's been a bit of a
Sure.
shit day. It's been a bit of a shit day for me.
Today.
Steve, what happened, Steve?
No. I'm just saying, if Joe said it's been a bit of a shit day for me, then
Oh.
P would be like, Oh, Wesley, that's G.
Man,
What a nice haircut, Wes.
oh, Halini.
Let
I'm
me
not
see,
sure.
Wes.
What?
What did
Sorry?
you do?
What did I do? You didn't. Okay. Well, today we live streamed Becky doing a home improvement job of cutting my hair and beard. Yes. Yes, we live streamed the whole thing today, and surprisingly enough, we actually had more viewers than we have right now on the show.
Right.
Pop your
apparently-
head down. Pop your head down. Let's have a look. Pop your head down, Wes. Let's have a proper look.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
That's
Very
not
nice.
bad.
Ah.
Maybe,
the beard.
maybe we should cut Steve's hair and see if our
No, we
viewership.
will. So I was just telling Wes and Chris before we kicked off that I was in a bit of a mood today because I was looking at I've got my diary with all my Australian stuff, and something big was supposed to happen yesterday, and I was in such a bad mood. I told Kat, you know what? Screw all this. I'm just gonna, for some weird reason, me being in a bad mood equated to me wanting to just chop all my hair off. And Kat was like, don't do that because you'll regret it in like 5 minutes. I'm like, yeah, you're right, I will. So instead, I just shaved the sides completely. Like, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, so I just right, whatever you can just shave everything, like a proper undercut all the way around, all the way under, and
Did it make you feel better?
Not at all, not at all, not at all.
It's sort of the haircut equivalent of someone going for a punch up and then just going.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. It's like, oh yeah. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So how was your week, Chris?
Oh, it was long as usual.
Did
and
Wizard just call you a twat?
Yeah.
He did.
No,
Yes,
no, I
okay.
didn't. No, I didn't.
Matilda was supposed to have opened as well, which is a bit of a. But hey, we're all in this, so yeah, we're okay. We're all right.
Mario Savona's asking, what does ABZ stand for? Asking for a friend.
Oh,
Mario,
God.
ask your kids. If you have kids, ask them.
Oh yeah, yes. Well, we can say hello to them. Greta Casaletto, as well as
all right. Okay, then.
Annika Elul, and then I forgot the other one, the other daughter. Yes, Nadia. Katya. But I don't know. I don't know.
So, on that note, Wesley, bring up the picture that you just brought
yes,
up.
let's bring up the picture because this one
the
is
most
perfect for
fitting
me.
thing.
There we are. Don't let social distancing stop you from communicating with your neighbor. And there
That's really clever, actually.
Very good.
Can you imagine how long that took them to?
I know.
Here's an idea.
I think that was done on Photoshop, Wes. I didn't think it took them that long at all.
You got to get the sun exactly right for that to happen. The sun needs to be exactly right. Yeah, I'm with Steve. I think
That was done on Photoshop.
Whole principle of Hajar-im.
What? Say that again.
Hajar-im. The sun has to be exactly right. It's not, I'm sure it took Hajar-im longer to be built than
Maybe like the equinox.
6 items of clothing. Yeah.
The equinox and Nidra and the sun coming through the stones at exactly the right date, right time.
How did we go from twat written in shadow to Hajarim?
No, I think it's because the sun had to be exactly right, so we couldn't have done it. And they did Hajarim for the sun to be exactly right.
I know, but they didn't have Photoshop back then, P. Whereas we do now.
Georgia, Laura, and Margot are watching. Say hi. Hello, Georgia, Laura, and Margot.
Hi, Georgia,
Laura, Margot.
Yeah. Ask Mummy to explain what a twat is.
Yes.
Yes. She's gonna love doing that. So that happened. So let's move on to the next song.
I just read the passive aggressive thing up at the top. The don't let social distancing stop you from communicating with your neighbor.
Nice.
So let's move on to our next meme of the day. Hugh Hefner became a multimillionaire staying at home in his jammies. I'm not having the same result.
And not for a lack of trying.
Yeah, besides the last 2 days when I was sick, I have been trying, getting ready, to get work in the morning done, office meetings first thing in the morning. I haven't been doing the jammies thing, but it could be a way. Either that, or it can end up on one of these camming sites. And I mean, everybody wants.
I think you should, Wes. I'm sure you'll get lots of it.
Yeah. I mean, if I go,
except ironically, that's when you get out of your jammies.
Very true.
Very, very, very true. Yista shahat yaidilna sabwe shel Tracy ash ilomi shar adain bil contact Tracy. Yeah.
Oh,
wasn't there a similar one with charity begins at home or something?
Cherry begins at home.
Cherry begins at home. At this point, I wouldn't be the least surprised if every month of 2020 ends with an Oompa Loompa song and dance. Oh, how can I not?
It's crazy, isn't it? What a mad year. What a mad year.
Months don't end.
Fun fact.
It's not
April for about 7 years now.
It's just
I think so. I feel like it's going so quickly.
Sorry, say that again.
No, yeah.
I feel like it's going so quickly.
There's
no end. There's no end. We don't know what is going quickly, but it feels like time is going very fast.
This week, yesterday, they told us we've got another 3 weeks of lockdown, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, for fuck's sake! I don't know if I can take this for another 3. Yesterday was a bit of a, oh god, I don't know how long 3 weeks are anymore.
I still have to learn the harmonica.
But guys,
exactly. Who's written their novel?
No, I didn't even get the harmonica.
Okay, let's play a little game here. Who has done something really productive in this, in this period? I mean, I don't know, maybe prepared for your taxes or, ooh, Joe, what have you done that's really productive?
I got a new qualification.
Really? What?
I'm not even kidding. It's gonna sound, but got qualified in a PR and content framework in the US called Storytime. So it was a course I've been wanting to do for about 5 years. Had the opportunity to do it online. Yeah, got it done. Got it done.
Well done.
Oh, fantastic! So you are now Ian George, getting things done.
Things done.
I cleaned out the garage.
It was really good. It was really good. I'm really glad. It was a good thing. Yeah, but now the novel. So
well, I found an old novel that I'd that I'd started writing years and years and years ago, and I actually sent little bits of it to Chris and Colin, and I remember writing it, and I remember spending about I don't know 3 weeks on it, and then looking at the screen one day and being like, "The fuck am I doing with my life? Why am I writing this?" And it's a novel called Captain Ironcock, and it's about a man who's got who's got a his penis. He saves the world with his penis, basically. And he's from a planet called the planet. He's from a planet called the planet Zop.
I'd be disappointed if he didn't.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to carry on writing this because whatever. At some point, I'm going to die, so I might as well have this as my legacy.
Listen, does his penis have a little cape?
No, but the thing is, because he's from the planet Zop, literally their bodies are different. So part of his brain actually lives in his shaft. so he actually thinks with his dick. So it's an amazing story.
Hello.
It's an amazing story. It's
surprised. He's a man.
At one point, he escapes. At one point, he escapes from 10 Downing Street because he's in a big conversation with Tony Blair back because it's set in the 90s, and he escapes by pulling his foreskin back and pogo sticking out. He lands in Milton Keynes. It's a wonderful story.
Okay. I'm just going to, by the way, put this out to all the people out there. What is the most productive thing you've done this lockdown? Do let us know. Was it pogo sticking on your penis to Milton Keynes? Was it getting a new degree like Joe? What's the most productive thing you've done, Colin, besides becoming a Trump impersonator?
It's not really Trump. It's actually, I'm going to do the impersonation of that guy who goes, I'm not saying it was aliens.
There you go. That's it.
You got the hair going on there.
You memed yourself.
This is what
You made a mixtape tape.
I've been going through my old cassettes, which I found in a box, and I've been converting them to USB with this machine, this machine I had bought, and putting them on my computer and keep editing and keeping the good bits and throwing away, dumping the old stuff. I've got a whole box of these, about 60 cassettes.
Wow.
What's the most obscure cassette you found, Colin?
Ooh, I've got stuff going back to the 80s, to when I was a child, like stuff I'd record off the radio, songs I can't even tell what they are, jingles, old John Muscat, and Chettina, and Sunday Afternoon.
That's really
from
cool.
the time when there was a radio station in Malta, yeah.
Alexia Courtney, I did a Yale philosophy course.
Ooh, I'll drink to that, Lex.
Fantastic. A Yale philosophy course.
Alfred Kant went to Yale, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. That is where you can find
Harvard. Harvard.
Sorry.
All right. So, Pete, what was your most productive lockdown adventure so far?
Why more Pete? You came up with a whole new thing, kids with reading competition. Ignore her, everybody. She's been amazing.
So the reading for children. She's been reading a lot for children, right?
Yes. I set up my story time, and now we're about to announce winners of a short story writing competition where we had almost 300 entries. So we're reading hundreds of stories. Some are amazing.
And some are
slightly
even better.
Even better. But no. I was very surprised at the talent because it's all ages, so from 4-year-olds upwards.
Okay.
And some very interesting stories, which hopefully will also be read online.
Cute.
Very good.
My daughter is going through George is going through like this creative spree. Today during the live stream, all she wanted to do was make drawings of Van Gogh's paintings, various different paintings. So she would look them up on her phone and make a drawing of a starry night or of the sunflower. And that's all she was doing. I mean, they're her versions of them, but that was her thing. And she's on this creative spree of, I want to be creative.
Can you print them?
Sorry?
Can you print them? Because she's doing this digitally.
No, with her markers. She's doing some digital art as well. Yes, no. We will do something. But she was like during this live stream in this 2-hour period, she came up with like 5 or 6 drawings. I was like, this is Van Gogh. And as soon as someone said they liked the fact that she knew who Van Gogh was, she went on, okay, this is my niche. Let me hit this. Let me really. I think I've taught her well in the sense once you find your niche, run with it. So
introduce her to Miro, and I will commission something off her.
All right. So you've heard that, Georgia. Start doing Miro now. We need to make some money. Here.
Look up Miro, Miro, and I will commission something up.
Painting Yeah. Oh, did you do the Mr. Bean thing where you put some fireworks in a because that's the best way to paint your bedroom furniture.
Of course.
I've always wanted to try that.
Yes.
Always
Now's
wanted
your
to try it.
chance, Dingley.
Yeah.
Ruben, the most productive task applying for Alt Enterprise wage supplement. Would you call it
Any luck
productive
there?
or at least the most financially beneficial task?
Yeah.
Guys, you've got a wage supplement. You guys are lucky, man. We've got a percentage of I've got a percentage of my profit over the last 3 years. It's
Luxury.
Yeah, you're right.
The government took my money before
I owe the
I
money,
earned it.
government. I owe the money.
And dance
I owe the
naked
government
on my grave.
Steve, that is all down to the fact that you were cheating the British government.
I was not. You need to look at my. It's all down to the fact that I don't make any money anyway. So yeah. So that's what we got, a percentage. So
All right. Well, at least you're getting a percentage of something you didn't get before. So if you had a percentage of loss, would they actually charge
exactly
you more?
that's it. No, to be honest. To be fair, I'm being a bit facetious because to be fair, I did make a bit of profit over the last 3 years. But if you made loss, and a lot of people who are self-employed did make a loss, they don't get anything, and we only get ours in June. So we'll get paid something in June. So nothing yet. Exactly. So
all right,
we'll be right.
Shall we move to another meme? Now this is
my wife too much for now.
This is one. It's very important. This one, guys. Mm-hmm. Remember, my friends, if your girl is not shaving on this quarantine, she wasn't doing it for you. Until the next one, my friends.
He-Man.
Yeah, He-Man. He always knows how to leave that bit of advice and disappear.
The wisest man.
Newsflash: we shave for us.
Yeah, I did on P. Power. More power to you.
When we want to, if we want to.
Oh.
Is that you don't tell what
so
to
in
do
other
with their
words,
bodies,
He-Man is wrong.
He-Man's telling women what to do with
He-Man's
their
always
bodies.
wrong.
People walking to the barber shops when quarantine ends, yes, unless they have an amazing wife like my own.
Very freaking funny.
Yeah. By the way, when I was doing this live stream haircuts earlier on today, I called it the haircut challenge. I nominated you, Chris, to be in the next haircut challenge. You are my nominee.
What the hell do you want me to do?
Yes.
Well, your wife has to do the haircut.
It's going to be great viewing.
I know it's not going to be a very long one.
I wonder if there'll be a twist.
Well,
it's okay. My wife is used to handling short things of mine.
Oh, I actually nominated Steve as well, but he disappeared. So yes, walking into the barbers. Let's go down to the next one. So it's called a quarantine coffee. It's just like normal coffee, but it has a margarita in it, and it also has no coffee.
Today was a brilliant day because today I was cleaning out the garage and I found alcohol in there that I didn't know I had.
Ooh!
Yeah.
That is always lucky.
2 bottles of vodka and a bottle of spiced rum. Woo woo!
Where did they come from? Nice.
Are they still there?
The garage.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Wow.
No, I brought
you
them
haven't downed them yet?
No, not yet. But I'm working my way through. them.
So it's just that masks are terribly comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing them in the future. The dreaded pirate Robert from nothing more, nothing less than The Princess Bride. Yes. Do you think masks are comfortable? Have you worn masks outside yet? Are you a mask wearer?
Yeah.
Put up your hand. Yes? No?
No.
Yes,
No.
yes. I've worn masks.
I haven't worn them yet.
No, I haven't worn it either.
I haven't been out really, so
The first time I wore masks was when we were flying from Australia. So for like 24 hours straight on the plane. I was like, yeah, and then we didn't even have a proper mask. It was just like a painter's mask that they put on. Didn't have a proper one, so I wore that for 24 hours.
Daniel Scott Caruana, if gaining weight is considered productive, then I've been quite productive. Good on you, sir. Good on you. So
I'm on my last figolla as well. That's tough, eh?
Exactly.
One moment, because the dog would like to come in. Come on, silly boy. Come on. There you go.
We're about to go into another. Oh, no problem. No problem. We're about to go into another part of our show today where Steve is going to be hosting our first
Okay.
game. So,
it's a game.
But the game has an intro
What is
song. So we have
Colin doing?
Sorry?
What's Colin doing?
He's organizing his stuff.
Oh,
Stuff.
it's
Yeah.
a rehearsal.
Colin does.
Excuse the
It's what Colin does.
All right, boys and girls. So here we go. Here's the game for tonight. Oops, wrong one.
Wrong song.
Wrong
Song. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant.
Damn.
Oh, wow. Where did you go? Oh, long one.
Yes, it is. And that is the end of it.
It's very long.
Good game.
And so it is the game show today. It is the one-sided phone call, and Steve has a couple of conversations. So tell us more about it, Steve.
So basically, because I'm such a big shot, right? Lots of people call me up all the time. And I had a few people who told me that they were going to call me this evening, and I told them I'm doing this live stream. And they said, well, we want to call you anyway to have a chat. And I'm like, okay, but if you're going to call me to have a chat, then I'm not going to be able to talk to you very long. So whilst they're calling me, I'm expecting them to call me any moment now. Whilst they're calling me, I'll obviously say hello to them because I'm a nice guy. But then you guys need to guess who that person is just from my conversation with them. So it's a one-sided program. Oh, it's me. Oh, sorry. Oh, I just need to get this. So talk between yourselves. Hello. Oh, hello, sir. Yes. Oh, hello, sir. No. Oh, I get. What? How are you? Okay, good. Yes. You're enjoying your lockdown on the opposite of the North Bend. Oh, okay. So you're not in the North, but you're in the. No, I know. Yes, well done. There you go. Brilliant. Lovely. And you just need to yell out who you think it is.
Pete Buttigieg
In the opposite of the North Bend.
is the mayor of South Bend.
There you go.
Okay, so Chris has 1 point.
So just yell out when you know who it is.
Buttigieg and not Buttigieg.
I'm just saying how he says it too.
It's Buttigieg.
Right. Okay. So if my phone rings again, you guys just need to guess who it is. Okay. So hold on. Oh, hold on. Sorry, got to get hello. Hi. Hello. Oh, hello. How are you? Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Eurovision. Oh, sorry. No, sorry about that. Sorry.
Destiny.
Yes, well done, Colin. Yay! There you go.
But it could also be Val. It could also be Valentina Rossi because she's looking forward to Eurovision.
No, but it was Destiny. In fact, another question was: are you going to take part in the X Factor in another country maybe next year? Okay, so hello, hi, hello, father. Oh, sorry, you're not a father anymore. Sorry. Okay. Can you
Father
put the
Colin?
guitar down? Can you put the guitar down because I can't hear?
Brother David.
I can't hear
David.
Yes, very good.
Okay.
Very good, Colin. Well done.
Is that boss?
Okay.
The third bit was
The
going
guy
to be
who-
about City, and
We got here to think about Patriotism and
Yeah.
hold on. I need to get this. So, hello, who's this? Yes, yeah. Oh, yes, a fellow old De La Salle student. Yes. I know nobody's sleeping at the moment, but you don't need to just keep singing about it. No, you're very, very loud. I don't want a free ticket to your concert on the Fossos. You'll probably cancel it again, won't you?
Joseph Kalea.
Yeah.
Joseph Kalea, well done, P. Joseph Kalea it was. Well done. And I think that's we got. Oh, I do have one more.
Okay.
Amazingly beautiful, wonderful, and exciting competition. Hello. Who's this? Oh, there's a lot of crying in the background. Oh, yeah, because your partners tend to cry quite a lot, don't they? Yes, they do. Yes. You used to be red, but now you're orange. Okay, so you used to be red, but
Marlene.
yeah, you can.
Marlene.
Yes. Well done, Wesley. My leave, yes, well done. And that was awkward. That was the game. Yay! That was worth it.
Got it. Sorry.
We need to get a team, but there's got to be some TV people who are interested in that. But anyway, that was the game. Yay! Well done, everyone who took part.
Well, that's our first game for today. We still have another game coming up. We're going to be playing another game a little bit later on before the show ends. So hold on, where was I here? Yes. So guys, you've been on. So we've all been on last week. By the way, how was last week for you? Because this is now that point where we start moving into normality, don't you think? Where the lockdown syndrome is now becoming our life, or no?
I see what you mean, Wes. Yeah, I see what you mean. I think
as in, it's not a new. What he means, Chris, is it's not a new thing that we're adjusting to anymore. It's now become our everyday existence. Thank you. Yes.
Like for me, the first week was kind of a bit of an adventure almost.
Yeah.
And, doing things like, oh wow, okay, oh wow, actually, there's some nice things happening, and now it's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Really? No, I'm not. I'm okay. I quite like having Zoom meetings where you can hide a bottle of wine behind the monitor. Nobody knows. Who said that?
Ooh. Just FYI, this is recorded and played back, and
I'm joking. No, but I'm okay. I think I adjust to things okay, and I've adjusted to this. I'd like to see my mom. I haven't seen her in over 6 weeks now.
No, I'm
over 6 weeks, because we were up in Gozo before the whole thing hit. Because we went there for Sister Act, and then stayed out our time there as though the show were going to happen. And so I haven't seen him for ages.
So you guys are saying, let me get this right. You guys are saying that you sort of, cool, we're adjusted to it. We're all right with that.
If this was life from now on in, you'd be fine.
Oh no, we didn't say that. We haven't.
No, we're fine. But I'm not climbing walls. Having said that, I had a shit week where I was just. Not because I was feeling claustrophobic, just because life was bugging me and I was yelling at the birds. I spent 3 days of raging.
What are you yelling at the birds? Just spring hunting then. There's a solution for you.
That would be something new and productive to do during the lockdown, is to learn hunting.
Yeah.
I want to learn the harmonica.
Why?
I want to learn the Archbishop's mouth organ.
You want to put an organ in your mouth? Is that what you're saying?
I know.
I've actually started learning the ukulele. I'm not very good at it, but I've tried. I can strum a bit. I've got strumming experience.
Strum for us, no?
Yeah, strum for us, Steve.
Yeah, you don't want to ask me to strum on a live stream.
Okay. I see. Chris has changed his angle, so he now has his guitar and his keyboard in the background.
Yeah,
always been there, Wesley.
Yes, hello.
But the angle hasn't been there. This is a new angle.
Always been there, dude. You can check the old live streams. They've always been there. Like every single live stream, they have not been touched since we started.
This is where the camera lives, and it hasn't been moved.
It's where the guitar and keyboard live.
So 80% of gym members don't even know the gym is closed. Agree or disagree?
Very good.
Yeah, I saw someone that tweeted something similar, saying now the all of outside is now my gym.
How sweet!
I don't go there anyway now.
Oh, how sweet! Let me bring another one up for you guys over here, and it is this. So Bill Gates, it's fascinating to imagine the amazing things people will do with their computers in 30 years. 2020. Yeah, I have to agree with that one.
Yeah. So what about cats?
I miss shitting on people. Now, this one's out there, but this is actually very interesting because there was a story this week that in London, the pigeons are starving because there isn't people about feeding them. Because there aren't people out about, like throwing junk on the floor and whatever, pigeons are now starving. So
Steve, throw your junk out the window.
The rats must be starving too. Honestly, I was out for my daily walk today, and the park was full. The park's always full.
Of pigeons or people?
People. So.
Okay.
Always.
Bad people.
So these pigeons. They just
want more treats.
But that is a thing that's going about not even just in the UK, also in the States, where there is a lack of people around to feed them, according to reports I saw in, I think it was even the New York Times, which
unless they're doing a mass rally to support Trump, which they did this week in Michigan, right?
Okay.
Nice. Yeah,
let's talk about this. Let's because I received a notification about the States. There's now these militia groups which are going out to support Trump around the States. They're going out sort of like of their own free will to say, listen to Trump, he is a nice guy.
Militia, that kind of defeats the purpose. It's a militia.
I'm not sure militia. I'm not sure militia.
How should I say it? It is more. It's more like. Let me just bring up the photo. Just give me a couple of minutes, and I'll bring up the photo.
Okay, but I think it was Patton Oswalt. You know Patton Oswalt, the actor and stand-up comedian.
Yes.
Who said that if these guys want to go out, reopen America, and go out and just do what they like, then they should sign a waiver that if they get sick and go to hospital and they need a ventilator, then they don't get one. They're waiving their right to have one. Then they can go out and get one. If it's not available if there aren't any available, if they're all being used by people who have not agreed to this. And normally I'd say, well, that's a bit harsh, but now I'm thinking maybe the guy's got a point.
Yeah, he does.
Well, so in the article that or the photo that I found was actually copied by a statement. Do you guys know who Nouriel Roubini is? Have you ever heard the name Nouriel Roubini? Joe, you may have.
There was a restaurant in Valletta called Roubini.
Yes.
No, it was not the restaurant in Valletta.
Is he going along at a very good pace a day for Roubini?
Yes.
So this is one of these militia groups that was out.
How many things has he strapped to his body?
Yeah, well, he's all in there. He's a survivalist, right? So after this. Nouriel Roubini, he is he's big in Wall Street, very very interesting person. He hates Bitcoin.
Is he big in Japan?
Sorry?
Is he big in Japan?
No, he's not big in Japan, Colin. But he actually stated the following, and I'm just gonna bring a screenshot up of this. I don't know where I can drop it. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. Let me zoom in on this. Unfortunately, civil war and violence ahead in the USA, led by white supremacist Nazi-style militias, fighting for Trump dictatorship, not for freedom. Now, this is going to be interesting to see what happens in the States in the coming days.
Lighthearted merriness on a Saturday night.
Yeah, I know, but it's lighthearted because we're not there, so we can point and laugh. Well, but do you think do you think something like that would happen here? I mean, I know we have right now. There's been this patriotic sort of slant of you have to be all you have to be like all pro Malta and not accept the foreigners. But do you think something like that would happen here, where we would actually fight in the streets about stuff?
We'd fight at the moment.
You know my thoughts about this, Wesley. I've made my thoughts.
I don't want to talk about this today. However, what I will say is I cannot understand patriotism. I cannot understand it.
Yeah, I'm with you there,
unless you actually birthed a country,
Yes, I know.
through your vagina, carried it for 9 months and birthed it and brought it up and raised it to be a really good and kind and wonderful country, then what are you fucking proud of that you happen to be dropped?
Yeah, exactly. That you happen to be born there, or you happen to have some. Yeah.
For me, it's the same as someone saying they're proud to be a man or a woman. It doesn't make any sense. You can be proud to be a person.
Be proud
of your achievement.
Yeah.
Of your achievements
You've
and what you've
elected
done.
to have gender reassignment surgery, and now you are proud that you decided to become a man or a woman.
Yeah, pride is a weird thing. Like pride should be an achievement, I think, or in what you've done.
Pride should be an achievement. 100%. Yeah.
Wes doesn't agree. Wes doesn't agree.
That's an interesting one.
I'm proud of things that the citizens have done.
Yeah.
I will accept. But I'm proud to be Maltese. I'm proud to be Cossetin.
I'm proud to
I'm proud of certain beautiful things that we have, certain traits, maybe, certain achievements, like Pia said.
Also, it's a weird pride is a weird thing because, for example, you get, what does it mean to be? You can be proud of the Maltese football team, the Maltese national football team. If they win a game, that makes you proud, and that's all right. Okay, you're proud of because you feel like part of it.
Even then, you're happy. You're not proud unless you're their trainer.
I suppose, yeah. I suppose you're right. I suppose you're right.
There is an element of pride there because I mean,
if you know them personally, I'm proud that Jo got her new qualification. I'm proud of her because
she's a woman.
She's a woman.
She's my friend. I know her.
They're missing the point completely.
All that prosecco.
It's all that prosecco talking.
Anyway, she didn't really get that degree. She just like flicked her hair and just winked at the guy.
Oh, it doesn't really count.
Wink for us, Jo.
Sorry.
There was the quick cam session. Away they go.
Yeah.
Anyway. Isn't that how all qualifications are gotten?
It's an American qualification. She probably got it from what's his name, the guy who's in prison now, Weinstein.
Oh wow!
Yes, my qualification.
Wow. Okay, gonna change subject very quickly. Did you watch Phantom? Did you watch Phantom this week?
No.
Yesterday. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Did you like it?
How?
On the YouTube. Live on the YouTube, and it will be there for the next couple of days.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Is it worth watching? Like, I mean, I know the musical, I've seen it many times, but does it translate well to?
Look, Roger Tirazona isn't in it, but I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, if you like the musical, you're gonna like it. If you don't like the musical, then you're not gonna like it. It's
Prosecco.
I watched it live because I watched Colin when I was in the UK, but I don't like the musical, so I probably wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna if you're not a fan of it, you're not gonna watch it and go, no, this is
It's on YouTube.
You were working in the UK, Pia.
Come again?
By the way, did you see Colin's
So once I went to watch Phantom in the UK with a friend of ours, and we went.
That was loaded.
Okay, it was mock. It was mock. Okay, it was mock. And
a fellow comedy night.
It was and before we went to watch Phantom, we got very, very, very drunk, like very drunk, and I do not remember much of watching the show, but we were in a box, and I remember laughing so hard and finding it very funny, finding the show very funny. And I have just little flashes of memory. And one of them is of me leaning out of the box, going, pointing at the stage, going, ah! And then I've watched it since sober, and I cannot for the life of me figure out what the hell we were laughing at, because it's a really serious show. But both of us congratulated Colin afterwards for being so funny.
Let me just clarify. It's not me, Colin, because I'm Colin.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Colin Zamit, or Colin Zamit Lupi, as he was formerly known.
Malti, I'm really proud of him. As Malti, mal West End. I'm so proud.
Proud, Pia. We are proud of him because we know him.
Because we're his friends.
He was actually he's in the live stream. You can see him in little bits. So he's on that. That was the one done at the Royal Albert Hall. Sorry,
he's in the audience, or is he on stage?
No, he's on stage. He's on stage. He's on stage. No,
when Wesley says he's on stage in bits, he doesn't mean like his.
He's severed him up. He's never known to get into a show.
Yeah.
Now, I have now watched like 4 or 5 shows live streamed. Have you guys? No. But I'm hold on, wait. I'm saying film shows. I'm trying to get to a point. Did you guys actually enjoy any live shows that you watched pre-recorded, or these live stream shows?
I think they can be really good. National Theatre Live is pretty good.
National Theatre Live was very good. Okay, did you see they have until next week they have Treasure Island running?
Yeah, they're releasing one a week.
Did you so you like those ones, Steve? Steve, you're not getting cultured. I'm trying to culture my kids at the moment.
One Man, Two Governors was a.
Yeah, One Man, Two Governors is really good.
Actually, that one I didn't enjoy as much. Funnily enough.
Oh, I loved it.
Why not?
I preferred it live. There was a couple of scenes that really gave things away because it was so close up. But myself and Chris were having this chat last week. One Man, Two Governors, but James Corden was fun. So now the question is, would you people out there watch a live stream show if it was just for you guys? In the sense, would you pay to watch the Comedy Nights do a live stream show? This is a question. Oh, there was
It depends on what they're doing. It depends on what they're doing. It depends on what they're doing. Jak är boring, dawn sketches is boring när de igen. That's it.
Exactly.
Oh,
you're not talking to us. I thought you were talking to us. Sorry.
No, I'm talking to the people out there. Would you watch a live stream? So the Comedy Nights are all in one room. We're live streaming it.
What kind of show? What kind of show? Like this kind of show? Like
no. I'm talking like what we do at Christmas, or better yet, if I had a play, which we could do like this, but all be from our various different places. So there'd be the 6 of us, and we would be doing a play. Would you be interested in watching something like that? Because I actually do have something, which I've already sent to Chris, which I'm interested in putting together.
Ooh.
What enough about your sex life?
No, nothing about the sex life. But would you guys see a live stream show in Malta done here on online? Would you be interested in paying for something like that? I'm going to ask outright, because at the end of the day, it's going to be work, and I need to pay these good people.
I'd watch it.
You'd watch it, Cole? What?
Yeah.
No. Seriously, Joe P. Would you guys watch it?
Wouldn't we be in it?
Exactly.
Let's say I cast 2 other fantastic actresses.
Yes, there was a Maltese live show this week, which I watched and loved and paid for. Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Chris, would you watch a live stream show and pay for it?
Minimis.
No,
Camilleri says
Shakespeare.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the names?
How was it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. I think most people seem to be putting it online and then saying, "Look, yeah, that's true."
Yeah, thank you, Ruben. Thank you.
I love you, Ruben.
Daniel's just sending us the money. Sending us the money. We like that.
Show us the money, Danny.
I
think it depends.
The model seems to be like what these musicals are doing. They're putting it online, and then there's a request button for people to donate if they're enjoying it and if they like it. And that seems to be the way people are doing it.
For example, if I could just cut in here for a second. For example, I'm doing a little stand-up thing next week, and the idea is exactly the same. There's no need to get rid of everyone else, Wes.
You wanted to cut in, so we brought you full screen.
I got a number in the quiz. No, but so yeah, so
he felt the pressure. Now suddenly the screen was his. It's like no.
So yeah, so I'm doing a little stand-up thing this week, and that's the thing. People can, if they want, buy a virtual ticket beforehand, but they don't have to. They can also pay afterwards if they want, or they can watch it for free if they want. So that seems to be how it's going.
Yeah, pay what you can afford, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough.
There are sites that let you, for example, pay. For example, I use Ko-fi quite a lot, and that lets people pay. You can set that amount to £3, £5, whatever, so people can pay a certain amount if they want.
No, the reason I'm asking is because like during these, we don't know how long this is going to last. We don't know how long it's going to be until they open a theater again. There was talk today. I was reading an article. I think it was in Guide Me Malta or something about whether Celine Dion will be coming to Malta this year. Or
Andal COVID.
Yeah, mush andal COVID. She might be cancelling the concerts.
No, Wesley, her show will go on.
Her heart will go on, Chris.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're going to pay just to watch her heart on stage, just doing this,
more interesting than her face.
I think she's thinking twice about coming now. She was meant to be coming.
That's where my knowledge of Celine Dion stops.
But yeah, no, fair enough. There will be.
I mean, it's all coming back to me now, but
Celine Dion song.
Celine Dion songs.
Not without Google.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, we're trying to invent new ways because we don't know how long this is going to last.
And nobody knows because it's there's no end date to it, and just that's the way it is.
But we are thinking about new ways of bringing all you guys out there.
Song. That's a Celine Dion song.
Is it?
That's the way it is. No, stop it.
I'm pretty sure I played that on air at some point. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
All right. So, boys and girls, I think we're going to wrap up today's show. What do you guys think?
Where's the game? There was another game.
Yeah, I wish we were going to play another game.
Yeah, but now we've hit over an hour. I think it's a little bit too long.
Guys,
Unless
you don't want to pay
there's another game.
You don't want to pay for the second hour?
No, it's not a matter of paying for the second hour. It's just I thought you guys want to go for a second hour? Okay, we can go for a game. No problem.
Well, how long is this game? Is it an hour-long game?
How long is this game going to be?
The game will take about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, let's go for the game.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What sort of game is this?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's bring up the game. Just 1 second. So I need you guys to send me right now, very quickly, 5 things you like and 5 things you dislike via WhatsApp.
I'm gonna forget it. Amor.
5 things you like. What? Anything in the world?
What?
And like, as in, they can be anything.
The 5 things you like the most, and the 5 things you
I
dislike the most.
can tell you Kit Kat.
I need time to think.
So there we are. So how about we do this for next time?
Okay, give us homework.
Right. And I'll give you. Sorry?
We think ahead maybe for next week.
Yes. Please note, I only came out of my sickness. Like, I mean,
What's wrong with you?
at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yes.
Oh, I was actually really bad. I was.
So
Do you remember?
in the afternoon.
Do you remember when? Do you remember when I missed those couple of shows of comedy nights?
Yes. Man flu.
I was that bad. So much so I went to go get COVID tested, and I'm.
Oh, is that why you had something up your nose?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God. How are you feeling now?
Oh no, I'm better. The cough is more or less subsided. So hey, we're rocking and rolling. So today.
You have it, Wes.
I don't. But my wife got tested at the same time. We haven't got an SMS back for her. So right now, I'm assuming she has it.
She has it.
How's she feeling?
No, she's fine. She's completely fine. But I'm just assuming she has it because that's a little bit more fun. You know, it's Schrodinger's cat sort of thing. I did see
Schrodinger's virus.
Yes. So she could have it and she could not have it at the same time. I'm just pretending she did, especially after she cut my hair today and left me with this like Freddie Mercury style mustache.
Nice.
Looks good.
Yeah.
You're good. You look well.
If
You
you
know
do,
how a razor blade works, right?
did you? By the way, did you guys see what I look like before this, or no?
We've
Okay,
been-
I am just going to bring this up very quickly.
We have been
On-
meeting every week. But
We have been meeting,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it got seriously bad. In fact, that's Becky was like, today I am shaving your beard, and it's like, okay.
Wes, that's the way it is.
Am I missing a?
It's a Celine Dion song.
Yes,
It's
I
another
was going to
Celine
say.
Dion song.
Okay, all right. Oh, we're doing. Celine
Don't
Dion
put me back
songs
on the
tonight.
screen. Don't just put me back on the screen now. I don't want to be all
Yeah.
by myself.
Not what I knew.
10 points.
Um,
Evo.
let us find the latest video. Where is it over here? Oh, it disappeared.
Like
Oh,
how,
I've got
I like-
all Celine Dion.
I like-
I've got all Celine Dion songs.
I like how Steve repeated my my Celine Dion song titled. Was it that? What Steve, was that because you loved me?
Well, I've just got one thing to say to you. I've just got one thing to say to you, Chris. Pourquoi tu m'aimes
Il parle français très bien.
Très bien. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, bless. I'm just going to bring
How
up
does
how
the moment
bad-
last forever? Well,
Oh man.
Oh, you are literally going through all of the. You found your moment, haven't you, Steve?
I did.
All right.
When I fall in love. That's
Just
my prayer.
walk away. Just walk away, people.
Just 1 second. I'm gonna find this so you can see.
What are we doing? What's happening?
I don't
I
know.
am trying to find something.
What Wes is doing, man? This is
Chris, Eva, tell him. Chris,
all right. So, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. This
Yes.
has been
Thank you very much.
I
Take care.
surrender.
You surrendered to what?
What's happening?
No. You're seeing.
Celine Dion songs.
We're
What is
going
it?
to see this,
What's
which is where
Right.
I started off
It's
tonight.
right not, which is interesting. Aha.
Very
Wait,
bushy.
Are you going to show your other live stream on this live stream? Have you no shame?
Alice in Wonderland time till
No shame at all.
Of course I have no shame. We're doing a live stream. I'm showing another live stream, and I might live stream in the live stream. Okay?
It's a lot.
It's
lot.
Inception.
yeah, it's very meta.
Dreamception.
It's very
It's
meta.
Streamception. That's what it is.
Dreamception.
It's a
All right.
lot. I mean, guys, just walk away, okay?
I know.
I surrender.
I surrender. Yep.
Somehow
I mean-
we managed to get another 8 minutes out of today's show.
I mean, talk about your
imperfection.
imperfections, Wes.
Oh my
That's
god!
her latest one.
So, yeah. Take care. Ciao. I'm
Yeah.
going. This is the end of the Comedy Night Show. See you later. Take care, everybody. It is Chris Dingley, Steve Healy, Colin Phipps, Joe Caruana, Piers Amit, and myself, Wes. See you all very, very soon for another edition of the Comedy Nights. Oh, yeah. Really want it.
The orange one's gone mad again.